Welcome to a night of Merchants baseball at Simon Field. Hi, I'm Chris Conley. We're just joining as the game is getting underway. Pearson Payan is led off for the Merrill Rangers and is flying out to left field. Give you our batting order as we go along here. Hitting second is Cole Osnes. So here is the Rangers batting order. Pearson Payan left field leading off. Cole Osnes shortstop second. Jaden Suss, first baseman, bats third. Opposing pitcher is Spencer Snyder. He'll hit fourth. Isaac Clapper at third base will bat fifth. This has popped up on the infield, and there's a second out. Garrett Poggle catches and bats sixth. Caleb DeJong's in center field seventh. Justin Payan's the second baseman eighth, and in right field, Rondo Donahue. So again, for visiting Merrill, Pearson Payan, Osnes, Suss, Schneider, Isaac Clapper, Poggle, DeJong, Justin Payan, and Rondo Donahue. To face the Evergreen starter, Roman McGuire. Jaden Suss hits now, outside for a ball. Scheduled for 9 innings tonight, 84 degrees at first pitch, and it's a little humid outside too. Tomorrow is supposed to be even hotter. Maybe the hottest day of the summer. Fouled back, a ball and a strike. Set the Merchants defense in just a moment. Wind is dead calm. No relief from the heat and humidity today if you're outdoors. Outside corner strike for Roman McGuire. The defense behind him, Nolan Hoppy's in left field, Coleman Schilling in center, and Andrew Baranowski in right. Josh Nielsen gets the start at third base. Tanner Graham's the shortstop. Brandon Kranz is at first, and Brandon Kranz is at second. Connor Langman's at first. Nick Barnes catches. It's my second time this season seeing Roman McGuire work for the Merchants. Here's his 2-2 pitch. 2 outs and nobody on. Took something off, and it's called strike 3. Roman McGuire starts off with a 3-up, 3-down inning. Give you the Merchants batting order when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components. Fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Thanks for joining us tonight. A 3-up, 3-down inning for Roman McGuire, and here's the Merchants batting order. Nolan Hoppy will lead off and play left field. Pitcher Roman McGuire will hit for himself second. Brandon Kranz is the third baseman. He'll hit third. Ryan Habacek is the designated hitter who is hitting for first baseman Connor Langman. Ryan will hit fourth. Josh Nielsen at third base fifth. Andrew Baranowski in right field sixth. Nick Barnes catches. He'll hit seventh. Coleman Schilling was a late addition to the lineup. Center field eighth, and Tanner Graham the shortstop ninth. For the home Merchants, Hoppy, McGuire, Kranz, Hubacek, Nielsen, Baranowski, Barnes, Schilling, and Graham. Spencer Schneider pitches for the Rangers. The defense behind him. Pearson Payan is in left field. Caleb DeJong's in center. Rondo Donahue's in right. On the infield, Isaac Clapper plays third base. Cole Osnes is the shortstop. Justin Payan's at second base, and Jaden Suss is the first baseman. Garrett Poggle is catching, and we're ready to go in the bottom of the first inning. Sponsored tonight by Nicolet Bank, offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Walsall, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicoletbank.com. Chatted briefly with Roman McGuire before the games. Roman, how you doing? He said, I'm playing baseball. Everything's great. Nolan Hoppy to lead off for the Merchants. Takes a strike at the knees. I was wondering this morning if we were going to play. Had a steady rain shower through the morning. If anything, it just greened up Simon Field. Field looks in great condition. Wonder if the Langman brothers are out dragging the field before here. Little work on the field? Yes, sir. And mowing. You know what? As the season's gotten on, sometimes Simon Field browns up. Simon Field has looked better and better as the weeks have gone by this summer. Ball and 2 strikes for Nolan Hoppy. Ground ball to short. Couple of hops and a throw over. Hoppy's out by a step. I was very happy to see that this Merchants game came on to our Zaleski Sports schedule. I was invited down to Plover to call a couple of the American Legion games, and I had thought that my baseball season was over. Got that into my scheduling email, said, Chris, would you like to come down to Plover and call the Everest games? Sure, I'm down for that, you bet. Had a great time in Plover. Everest lost a 9-inning game, got a quality win against Wisconsin Rapids before losing to eventual champion the Plover Black Sox 5-1. Grounder to second. Justin Payan's got that over to first, and Roman McGuire is retired. Yeah, we had a great time at the regional tournament in Plover. Great atmosphere there. The Black Sox are probably the best of the American Legion programs. A lot of parent, a lot of fan support. Got a nice facility down there in Plover, too. I was surprised. Double elimination tournament. You wonder if the Legion teams have enough pitching to get through a couple of days like that. And the pitching was very good, even if you got 2 or 3 starters into most of the team's lineups. Of course, the Plover Black Sox biggest advantage is they are the most pitching-rich team in American Legion. Got a lot of kids that pitched for Smash during the high school season. Brandon Kranz up high. 1 ball and 1 strike to Brandon, hitting from the left side. Fouled off down the first base side and out. When the sun disappears behind the clouds, it becomes comfortable. Otherwise, we're roasting today. Don't worry, in another month or 2, we'll be complaining about how cool it is. Took something off here, and this is into right field for a hit. Merchants have the first base runner. Ryan Hubacek will hit with 2 outs and a man aboard. Merchants have a deep bench today. Merrill, meanwhile, comes over with just 1 extra player. Got 10 suited up tonight. See if that plays into our 9-inning affair. First ball swinging to left, and this one's trouble over the left fielder's head and up against the wall. Going to try and wave this runner all the way around, and there'll be a play at the plate. The throw is offline, safe. Merchants get something with 2 outs going and take a 1-0 lead. Hubacek doubles over the left fielder's head and gets himself an RBI, 1-0.
Third baseman, number 22, Josh Nielsen.
And with a runner at second base, Josh Nielsen bats with an RBI possibility here. I saw Josh Nielsen pitch in the first Merchants game that I did this season, down low. Nielsen plays third base, at least to start today. Hit to the left side, and it's down. Merchants are going to try and score another run. Big turn, and the runner's going to get caught in a rundown between home and third base. And the tag is applied, and Ryan Hubacek surrenders himself. A hit, but then an out on the bases. The Merchants get 3 hits and get a run in the first inning. 1 complete. Merchants 1, Rangers nothing on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Hi, my name is Preston. I have the Abbey Bank Bright Future checking account for kids and teens. I really like the mobile wallet feature. I just tap my phone to pay for snacks or anything at a store. I get my own debit card that my mom can transfer money into. She can also turn my card on or off if I misplace it. Plus, Abbey Bank gave me a bonus after I made my first deposit. Mom, if you're listening, send more money, please.
Visit us online at abbeybank.com to learn more. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Top of the second's on. Baseball tonight is brought to you by our game day sponsors, Era Pancakes, Jamie Schley, American Family Insurance, and Imperial Industries. I'm Chris Conley. Roman McGuire retired the first 3 batters he's seen, and now the opposing pitcher, Spencer Schneider, will come up. 4, 5, and 6 for the Rangers here in the second inning. And Roman McGuire finds himself staked to a 1-run lead early. First ball swinging over to first base, and there's a quick out. 1 pitch and 1 down here in the visitors' second. How has your week been going? I got to tell you, I'm glad to be at the ballpark tonight because my week has not been all that good. Monday morning when I wake up, 3:30 in the morning, I started my day by spilling my coffee onto my laptop computer at home. The computer began to fizzle. And you only realize how dependent you are on technology when somehow it goes away. Isaac Clapper hitting here. Down the first base side and foul, out of play against the chain link fence. No balls, 2 strikes. So I am waiting for the box with the big smile on it to deliver my replacement laptop computer. People ask, hey, Mr. Conley, was one of your pets, one of the cats perhaps, the guilty party for spilling the coffee? No, I did that all by myself. Swing and a miss. Roman McGuire changes speeds and Clapper's way out in front of that. That's Roman's second strikeout of the first 5 batters that he's faced. So no Coco Kitty and Montague and Orangey are all innocent. 2 outs and none on for Garrett Poggle. If Poggle and Hubacek collided at the plate to end the bottom of the first inning, what a collision that would have been. 2 biggest guys on either team. It's low, a ball and a strike. Roman McGuire's working quickly, and for a 9-inning game, we always appreciate that. And Roman's been ahead of most of the batters that he's faced. Up high there, 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, we have the Merchants game on Friday. That'll also be here on Zaleski Sports. Merchants will be playing Wapaka. Swing and a miss, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, just when I think that my baseball season is going to come to an end, we add a couple of games. Wouldn't have it any other way. 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. The inning comes to an end. Roman McGuire retires the first 6 that he's seen, 3 of them by strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Merchants 1, Rangers nothing on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back to Simon Field, where the bottom of the second is on. 6, 7, and 8 in the Merchants order. Baranowski, Barnes, and Schilling to hit. I'm Chris Conley, and we're brought to you by Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roush with Whitetail Properties. Share your goals, and Brian can tell you how to make them a reality. Call 715-213-4468. 715-213-4468. Spencer Schneider, righty, done with his warm-up tosses here. I've already shared with you that the cats at home are innocent in the computer spillage incident heard round the world. In fact, the whole neighborhood heard this giant word that started with F in the middle of the night, emanating from Conley's house. I'm not sure if I ever shared how Coco Kitty became the first pet in Conley House. It's a great story. One of the very talented morning co-hosts at one of our sister radio stations, WIFC, her name is Karina Cabrera, and Coco was originally her cat. Karina one day comes by my office and says, "You look like someone who needs a little something more in your life." I kind of look up from my desk and say, "Oh?" And then the next time she walks by my office door, says, "You look like someone who has a lot to give." Ground ball to third. Isaac Clapper's got it, throws across the diamond, there's the out. Andrew Baranowski is retired.
Catcher number 29, Nick Barnes.
I'm thinking that Cabrina's going to ask me out to lunch. She says, "No, I'd like you to take my cat." Coco has been a great pet. In fact, the first pet that cleared the way for other, bigger, more impressive animals. If things didn't go well with Coco, I don't think there'd be Argos the Great Dane. And Argos is the best dog ever. Nick Barnes hitting from the left side, down the right field line, foul. Barnes, the catcher for the Merchants, hits from the left side here. Ball and a strike. I've not exactly been a good luck charm for the Merchants. I've done 2 of their games this year, and they've lost both of them. See if you can get that straightened out today. Down low, 2-1. 1 out and none on as we play the bottom of the second inning. Popped up, shallow right field. Second baseman is back. Calling and catching is Justin Payan. There's the second out. So Spencer Schneider is looking to give himself an easy second inning after being touched up for a run and 3 hits in the first. Coleman Schilling to hit. Coleman said before the game that he prefers it a little cooler. So give me October or November. Don't worry, Coleman, it's coming. Little high, ball 1. Told Coleman it's going to be hotter tomorrow and maybe even hotter on Friday. Kind of rolled his eyes. Swing and fouled off, a ball and a strike. A lot of our Zaleski sports crew over in Marinette for the State American Legion tournament. Not everyone can go. Some of us, yours truly raises his hand, left behind. First baseman's got this. Jaden Suss kept it from going into right field, and that's a 3-up, 3-down inning for Spencer Schneider. Settled in a lot better in the second than he did in the first. 2 innings complete, Merchants 1, Rangers nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Top of the third is on, and Roman McGuire's been cruising right through the Merrill batting order, retiring the first 6 that he's faced. 7, 8, and 9 to hit. Brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned cooperative offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Loans and leases, crop insurance, tax and records, they have you covered. Ag Country, Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. McGuire struck out 3 of the 6 Merrill batters that he's faced so far. From the left side, Caleb DeJong to hit. Strike 1. Boy, at all levels of baseball, you make the game so much easier when you're pitching, and the first pitch is strike 1. And Roman McGuire's been ahead of just about everyone. Waved at that, took something off. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitchers in command here. 0-2 pitch. Took something off. Got them on the breaking ball. 3 pitches, and Caleb DeJong is retired. Yeah, Roman McGuire's sharp today. The job may be a little easier because the Rangers have a lot of left-handed bats. Got a lot of lefty versus lefty matchups here. Justin Payan ready to hit. Inside, ball 1. Great Lakes Cheese says, join the team at Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau. You'll work at a brand new state-of-the-art facility with a good benefits package, pay, culture, and much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path at Great Lakes Cheese. Apply online, greatlakescheese.com. 2 balls, no strikes. Roman's coming home. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Long set. Batter asks for time. You know, the pace of these adult games is probably what Major League Baseball was looking for before they made all the rule changes. Pitchers here get it, get their sign, and throw. Fouled off, 2-2. Yeah, when the pitcher takes a long time at set, it's noticeable in these games. 2-2 pitch. Tapper to third. Nielsen's got it. Got it on the fly for the second out. We are deciding now if Rondo or Rondé Donahue is hitting here. I think Rondé sounds better. We're not sure if it's right, but that's beside the point, right? Donahue to hit against Roman McGuire. 2 outs and nobody on. First ball swinging and fouls it off. The only sign that we got rain today is the puddle in front of the visitors' dugout. Field's in good shape. 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Donahue's backing out at a pitch that was on the inside corner. That pitch was about as good as the one before it, judged to be a little inside, 1-2. Not by much. Swing and a miss. Roman McGuire retires the first 9 batters that he's seen. We'll go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Merchants on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Merchants have a 1-0 lead on a Ryan Hubachek double in the first inning. They'll send 9, 1, and 2 to hit against Spencer Schneider here in the bottom of the third. Summer late afternoon in central Wisconsin. 84 at first pitch. Have to wait till the sun goes down before we drop into the 70s. I'm Chris Conley, and we're brought to you by Crystal Finishing. Crystal Finishing Systems, a family-owned business, hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations. They have openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, and customer service. Learn more online, crystalfinishing.com. crystalfinishing.com. Here's Tanner Graham. Those are the sanitary socks that I'd be wearing if I was playing for the Merchants, with the yellow stripes. Up high, ball 1 from Spencer Schneider. Schneider surrendered 3 hits and a run in the first inning, then got the Merchants in order in the second. Out in front of that, 1 ball and 1 strike. I see that the Brewers are already in the win column. They played afternoon baseball down in Milwaukee today. Beat the Reds 3-0. That was the last time the Brewers and Reds will play each other all season. Schedule's more balanced this year. Popped up, it's on the infield. Pitcher is calling and catching. Schneider has retired Tanner Graham. Nolan Hoppe grounded out to short his first time up. Hoppe's out in front of that, took something off, strike 1. Yeah, I love the afternoon baseball games. Makes things a little easier at work. Ball game on in the middle of the day on the radio. Down the first base side, this is out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Brewers, I see, are off tomorrow and then down in Atlanta for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday games. I think that Friday game is a night game. Too hot to play in the afternoon in Atlanta. My goodness. Fouled away, no balls and 2 strikes. Now, growing up in New York, I saw a lot of night games at Yankee Stadium. The Yankees don't play the same kind of schedule because the TV rights need those games in prime time. Swing and a miss. Hoppe chases a pitch that's high around the letters. 2 up and 2 down here in the second for Roman McGuire. Bounced out to second his first time up. Yeah, my dad's company had a field box at the old Yankee Stadium. That's before all the ballparks had those luxury suites. And if you can't be in a luxury box, a field box, which was right behind the Yankees dugout. That was like the best place to watch a ball game. See the batters come out in the on-deck circle right in front of you? Now, my dad was in the Hall of Fame of leaving games early. That around the 7th inning, if the Yankees were up 4-1, he'd say, come on, we'll listen to the rest of the game on the radio. Let's get home. Of course, at the old Yankee Stadium, and even at the new one today, you had to park at a parking ramp. And if you were 3 or 4 levels up, it would take you forever to get out. 2 balls and no strikes to Roman McGuire. Popped up, and this is well hit. Center field, it is over the center fielder's head. And however Roman pitches today, he's going to be talking about his stand-up double here in the 3rd inning. Everest run in the first was produced with 2 outs, and Roman's in scoring position with 2 away. Brandon Cran singled his first time up and scored the game's only run. So yeah, we didn't stay around to the end of a lot of Yankee games. Dad just wanted to get home. Listen to the end of the ball game on the radio, indeed. Remember the strike season, the first baseball strike in 1980? Well, we had tickets to the Yankees-Brewers series. That was the playoff game because the season was divided into 2 halves. First half and then after the strike, second half. And I told Dad that I wanted to stay till the end of the ball game. So Dad parked on the street and they stole our car. Parked right in front of the courthouse in the Bronx. And the next morning, we got a call from the police in Jersey City. Dad's car was up on cinder blocks on a street there. It was an insurance claim. And here is a 2-out hit. The Merchants are going to get another run. Coming into second base, sliding in is Brandon Kranz, and Roman McGuire comes around to score. 2-0. Hubacek will hit now with a runner still in scoring position.
Designated hitter number 20, Ryan Hubacek.
Here's the story about finding your car stolen at Yankee Stadium. There's a huge police presence during the game and when the game is letting out. Yankee Stadium's in a lousy neighborhood. But about a half hour after the game is over, all the uniformed police officers are going home too, and the neighborhood gets a little scary once the game exits out. Hit down the left field line, that's foul. Dad wound up trying to round up all the change that he had in his pockets. No one had cell phones back then. We wound up going home by a limousine. Limousine driver from Kennedy Airport came over, picked us up in the Bronx, and drove us back home to Connecticut. What a night that was. Got home around 2 o'clock in the morning. 0-1 to Hubacek, who's already got a double and an RBI. Bounces away from the catcher. Runner moves up to third base. Merchants own the hit column 5-0. One pitch, aimed that, and it's down low. Catcher Poggle with a good stop there, saved his pitcher a wild pitch and another run. Another run in, it's 2-0. Yeah, I have some great childhood memories of the old Yankee Stadium. On the outside corner, strike, 2-2. Spencer Schneider's looking to slam the door closed on this bottom of the third with a runner at third base. There are 2 outs. Outside, count is full. Josh Nielsen will hit if the inning continues. Swing and fouled off. No, they're going to say foul ball. Did it get away from the catcher? Nope. Home plate umpire says foul. Runner goes back to third. Yeah, if that's a mishandled third strike, runner would be down at first base, and the Merchants would have another run in. For great food, cold drinks for any occasion, visit Wausau's favorite post-game spot. That's Wigley's Restaurant, Schofield Avenue. Wigley's, welcome to our Zaleski Sports sponsor list. We're glad to have you with us. 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Took something off and it's popped up. There may be a play on the first base side. Foul territory. Nope. Falls out of reach of first baseman Jaden Suss. So we'll stay at 3-2. Ryan Hubacek's going to see an 8th pitch in this at-bat. Runner on third with 2 outs. So the pitcher really wants to win this spot, even though we're early in the game. Just missed, down low. Close, but it's ball 4. Ryan's aboard, and their runners at first and third for Josh Nielsen. Hey, Josh got a hit his first time up, singled.
Number 22, third baseman Josh Nielsen.
Runner ahead of him was caught in a rundown between third and home, which brought the inning to an end on the Nielsen hit back in the first inning. Josh's first ball swinging and fouls that off. Well, is there a play? Yeah, there's room over there for first baseman Jordan Suss, who makes the catch in foul territory. The inning comes to an end. Merchants get a run but leave 2 aboard. 3 complete. Our new score is 2-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Merrill has yet to have a base runner as we go to the top of the fourth. Second time through the order for Roman McGuire. 9 up, 9 down for Roman. Can't do it better than that. 5 strikeouts, no walks. We're sponsored by Camping World of Rothschild, just off I-39, with a huge inventory of new and used RVs, travel trailers, fifth wheels, and campers. Treat yourself to memories that'll last a lifetime. Visit Camping World of Rothschild. Pearson Payan flew out to left field to start the ball game. He is first ball swinging here, and it's a fly ball. Center fielder's got it, Coleman Schilling. 10 up, 10 down for Roman McGuire. Can't do it any better than that. Cole Osnes to hit, popped out to the pitcher his first time up. Osnes takes a strike. Yeah, Roman McGuire looks like he's in complete control. Looks like he's doing it easily. Roman kind of looks like he's in control of himself. One of the first steps to successful pitching, be within yourself. 1-1. Little bit low, 2 balls and a strike. Outside, 3-1. Merrill's put a lot of first pitches in play, so the pitch count is low for Roman McGuire. Fouls that one off. Battling back to a full count, 3-2. McGuire against Osnes. Roman's got a new baseball and is ready to go. Payoff pitch. Up high, there's the first Ranger to reach.
First baseman, number 11, Jaden Suss.
The game against Pittsville, Roman McGuire worked the first 3 innings. Gave up a run, had an error behind him. We get a quick visit to the mound here. Is this seeing something mechanically that's not right? I mean, Roman's been in control before issuing the 1-out walk. Jaden Suss was called out on strikes his first time up. Legion baseball coach Riley Pacer is right behind us. Riley had a great season, got a lot out of that American Legion team. Fun group to watch, too. Inside for ball 1. Did a lot of their games on Zaleski Sports. Said before that we had a good time at the regionals down in Plover. Fouled away for a strike, 1-1. Long set, checks the runner, coming home. And this is the first time all game that Roman McGuire's had to operate with a man on base. Gets that over for strike 2, 1-2. Took something off way out in front, foul tipped. No? No, swing and a miss. Not held by the catcher. First base is occupied, so it's the second out. Spencer Schneider popped out to first his first time. So he's 0 for 1. Roman McGuire trying to work around a 1-out walk. There are 2 down now. Strike outside corner. Fleet Farm says find deals on everything for your 4-legged friends at Fleet Farm. Check out the huge selection of treats, toys, and food for your dog or cat. Shop and save on the top brands, Purina, Science Diet, Tidy Cat, and more. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Roman's ready to work again. Fly ball to shallow left field. Shortstop is out. Left fielder is in. Who's got it? One or the other. It's the left fielder, Nolan Hoppy, who's got it for the third out. The inning comes to an end. A walk, but otherwise nothing doing for the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Merchants lead 2-0 on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high-quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Bottom of the fourth is on, and Andrew Baranowski will lead off for the Merchants. Fundraise Local reminds you that every team needs to fundraise. Keep it local with Fundraise Local. Learn about how your organization can raise money while keeping that money right here in our community. Visit fundraiselocal.com. Shop local. Fundraise local. Be local. Single runs in the first and third for the Merchants. The RBIs belong to Ryan Hubachek and Brandon Kranz. Sometimes it seems like when it's hot, everything moves in slow motion. In between innings, Merrill looked like they were working through sand or molasses to get out there and take their warm-ups. Andrew Baranowski, 0 for 1, takes a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Took something off, hit to left center field. Left fielder's over. Pearson Payan makes the catch. There's the first out. Nick Barnes popped out to the second baseman, his first time up. First ball is cued foul for a strike. It's funny how memories fade so quickly. Just about all of the Merchants played Everest High School baseball. I remember some, but not all of them. Josh Nielsen for sure. Andrew Baranowski. Fouled away, no balls, 2 strikes. Tanner Graham, Nick Barnes. All in the lineup today. Connor Langman, who's playing first base but is being DH'd for. Hit down the first base side. And there's the second out. Jaden Suss, the first baseman, takes it over to the bag himself. 2 up, 2 down for Coleman Schilling. Schilling bounced out to the first baseman unassisted first time up. Schilling takes a little high, ball 1. On the inside corner, count evens. Going to be interesting to see how our American Legion state tournament works out. I think the Plover Black Sox, regional winner from here, I think they've got a good chance of winning that state tournament this year. Pitching, pitching, pitching. 2 balls and a strike to Coleman Schilling here. Yeah, we've got a lot of coverage. Got all those games over at State in Marinette. And got some Merchants baseball too. Merchants game against Wapaka will be here on Zaleski Sports. To center field. Center fielder misjudged it, has to go back, and Caleb DeJong just saved himself from one going over his head. Would have been an easier play if the first step was back. Instead, the first step was in and had to rush quickly to recover. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning for Spencer Schneider. 4 complete as we're moving right along tonight. 2-0 Merchants on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Fundraising can be a pain. FundraiseLocal.com is the solution. It's a business based in central Wisconsin that can help your school, club, or city organization raise money while helping our local businesses. FundraiseLocal.com is simple, fun, and great for the community with no door-to-door selling or piles of products sitting around the house. If you are an organization looking to fundraise or a small family-owned business looking for a way to grow by selling your gift cards, products, or services, find out more at FundraiseLocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local.
We go on to the top of the 5th, and I am told that earlier today the Plover Black Sox lost their game at State and Marinette, lost to Eau Claire. I mean, Eau Claire at the high school level is so good between Memorial and North, you would imagine that Eau Claire could put together a really good Legion team as well. So that's a little bit of a surprise to me. Between innings, both of the Langbans have cleared off the windows here in the press box. And if we're going to clear from the outside, that would answer one of the mystery questions. Is the dugout roof strong enough to hold a grown man? And the answer is yes.
Leading off for Merrill. Third baseman, number 27, Isaac Clapper.
Isaac Clapper to lead off for the Merrill Rangers. No hits and a walk, so not much on the base paths here. I wonder if the strength of the roof depends on who the man is. Maybe some truth to that. Popped up on the infield. Josh Nielsen comes into the grass and makes the catch. Roman McGuire has retired every leadoff batter that he's faced. Boy, when all the fundamentals are in place, the game just seems to tilt your way. Leadoff men 0 for 5 through the game. Here's Garrett Poggle, a strikeout victim his first time around. Swing and foul back onto the roof of the dugout for a strike. Bounced off the plate, foul down the third base side. Roman McGuire ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Roman seems like he's been ahead all afternoon. Sutton Transport in Weston is your local family-owned trucking company specializing in next-day LTL delivery and national volume LTL services. Sutton Transport in Weston, fueled by 40 years of great service with a personal touch. Ball there, 1-2. 1 out and none on as we play the top of the 5th. Swing and fouled off. So Garrett Poggle will see another. I haven't done any games up at Merrill's Athletic Park. I love going up there. Nice neighborhood ballpark. Swing and strike 3. 6 strikeouts now for Roman McGuire against 1 walk. Beg your pardon, I left one off. 7 strikeouts for McGuire. 2 outs and none on for Caleb DeJong.
Center fielder, number 5, Caleb DeJong.
Lefty versus lefty, so Roman, who's been pitching great tonight, holds all the advantages in this at-bat. Starts DeJong off with a curve and fouled away for a strike. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply online, merrillsteel.com. No balls, 2 strikes now. Laid off the high, hard one, 1-2. Down low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. I wonder, it is possible next week that some Merchants games may come on to our Zaleski Sports schedule. I'll get my updated play calling assignments next week. On the fist to left field. This is moving away from left fielder Hoppy. Foul ball. Could have been a little trouble down in the corner. Instead hooks to the other side of the chalk. Stay at 2-2 for Caleb DeJong. Yeah, next week's going to be busy. It's Wisconsin Valley Fair Week. Through the radio station, I have some time at our fair booth, passing out Badger and Packer refrigerator magnet schedules. Swing and a miss. Got him. There's the 8th strikeout for Roman McGuire. A 3-up, 3-down 5th, with the Merchants leading 2-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components. Fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
The Merchants have 9-1-2 coming up in their half of the 5th. They're leading 2-0 behind sharp pitching today from Roman McGuire. Express Employment Professionals say get help finding your next career. Express Employment Professionals has locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Go online to expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Spencer Schneider has not pitched poorly. Just Roman McGuire's pitched better. Roman is not allowed a hit through 5 innings. Merchants have 2 runs on 5 hits, and here's Tanner Graham, who popped up to the pitcher his first time up. This game has been moving at a super fast pace. Now again, one team just hasn't done a lot when they've been at plate. Ball 1 a little high. But I mean, we're halfway through. We're only 47 minutes into this ball game. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Again, Spencer Schneider's pitching with very little margin for error, as McGuire's just shut down everyone. 3-1. Tanner Graham looked like he was ready to lay down a bunt. Third baseman's not back to his position here. That's over for a strike. 3-1. Pitch to Tanner Graham. Outside. Leadoff base runner for the Merchants. First walk that Spencer Schneider has allowed against 1 strikeout and 5 hits. Nolan Hoppy's 0 for 2. Elite Auto Care is where Schofield, Weston, and Wausau turn for local, family-owned auto service you can trust. Major and minor repairs, foreign and domestic vehicles. Look to Elite Auto Care, Schofield Avenue, Schofield. Runners going. Throw down to second. High. Tanner Graham, just like that's in scoring position. I believe a ball down at home plate. Home plate umpire just consulted his indicator but did not share with the rest of us. Nobody out and a runner on second. See if Nolan Hoppy can pick him up. Waiting, smacked foul down the third base side. Ball and a strike. Coming home, swing and a miss. 1-2. Middle part of the Merchants' order has been productive today. Spots 2, 3, 4, and 5 account for all 5 of the hits. In fact, they're 5 of 7. 5 hits and a walk. Took something off this, and it's a fly ball to center. Runner's not going to be able to advance. Caught by the center fielder Caleb DeJong. There's the first out. Roman McGuire doubled to the gap the last time.
Pitcher number 24, Roman McGuire.
Brings out some new baseballs too. Loads up the home plate umpire's ball bag. Outside, ball 1. Yeah, Roman's the star of this game. Pitching well and 1 for 2 with a double. Fouls that one away. 1-1. Not sure if Roman McGuire's angry because he hit that off his ankle or if he wants that pitch back to drive it somewhere. If Roman gets another hit in this game, pitching well and has a 2-hit game at the plate, you're not going to be able to keep him quiet for the rest of the night. 1-1 pitch with 1 out and a runner on second. Fouled away, a ball and 2 strikes. Mutual of Wausau has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com. That's mutualofwausau.com. Find an agent near you. Spencer Schneider's ahead in the count 1-2. Coming home to Roman McGuire, took something off, and that missed. 2-2. Merchants and Wapaka on Friday. That's a 7:30 game, and that'll be here on Zaleski Sports. 2-2 pitch, lays off the high one. Count goes full. Trying to pick up Tanner Graham from second base. Tanner Graham walked, got himself to first, and then stole second. McGuire waits. Payoff pitch coming. Checked his swing. It's outside. Roman McGuire is walked. Balls 3 and 4 in that sequence were close. 2 walks in the inning. Here's Brandon Kranz, 2 for 2, the only member of the 2-hit club so far tonight. Trip to the mound from catcher Garrett Poggle, who is probably aware that Kranz has hit everything so far tonight. So with 1 out, kind of a dangerous spot for Schneider here. Again, Roman McGuire's pitched so well that maybe the 2 runs is all you need. But bring these 2 base runners around, just feels like the hole is kind of deep for Merrill at that point. Runner is going to try and steal third base. The third baseman was off the bag and he's safe. And the double steal, ball goes into the outfield like a Little League game now. Rangers are throwing it around and a run comes in. The third baseman lined up off the bag, and Tanner Graham tried to steal the base. Ball was there in time, too. They ruled that Graham got in, although the ball was there before the runner. And then on an error on the throw back to second base, the run comes home. Error on third baseman Isaac Clapper. Runner moves all the way to third base, too. So still an RBI spot for Brandon. And Brandon fouls that back. It's 1-1. Yeah, if I'm 2 for 2, I want the RBI opportunities. Still got a man on third base here in a 3-0 game now. I don't know, Tanner Graham may have been out there at third base. But you know what? The idea is still right. If you see the defender misaligned, if you see that no one's covering third base, try and take it. Why not? 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to center field. It's going to be deep enough to get another run. Center fielder is back. Caleb DeJong catches. Tagging and scoring is Roman McGuire. McGuire hops onto home plate. 4-0. So both of the runners aboard come home for the Merchants.
Number 20, Ryan Hubachek.
Ryan Hubachek will bat now with 2 outs and nobody on. Merchants have been good with 2 outs in the game, too. First ball swinging to third. Tricky hop goes into left field. I like that as a hit. Greg Langbin just to my left agrees, and if Coach Langbin says hit, then it's a hit. Josh Nielsen to bat. He's 1 for 2. Josh singled back in the 1-run first. Merchants have just steadily built their lead. Led 1-0, then got another run in the third, 2-0. 2 more in here in the fifth. 2 outs for Nielsen. Strike 1. I don't think I've ever seen a late afternoon or early evening where the wind has been dead calm for the entire game. Our American flag in right center not moving a bit. Popped up down the first base side. Does the first baseman have a play? Yes, he does. And the inning comes to an end. Jaden Suss gets Nielsen in foul ground. 2 walks and an error, and the Merchants bring 2 more runs in. Our new score at the end of 5, it's 4-0 on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Top of the 6th is on, and the Merchants have stretched their lead out to 4-0. Roman McGuire faces 8-9-1 in the Rangers lineup. Justin Payan, Rondé Donahue, and Pearson Payan. And Roman McGuire, no hits, 1 walk. Allowed only 1 base runner. First ball swinging, and that's fouled back.
Second baseman, number 35, Justin Payan.
Foundation Finance says now's your chance to work with a company that understands growth. Foundation Finance Company has grown every year since they started in 2012. Make the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day one. That's Foundation Finance. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Roman McGuire's been ahead of almost every batter that he's faced. Took something off, called strike 3. Justin Payan sees just 3 pitches and is sent back to the bench. Roman has struck out the last 3 batters he's faced.
Right fielder, number 38, Rondé Donahue.
Here's Rondé Donahue, the Rangers' right fielder. A strikeout victim his first time. First ball swinging and a slow roller to second. Got him. Brandon Kranz gets it over to first base. 2 up and 2 down. Here's Pearson Payan, 0 for 2. Couple of flyouts. I get the feeling that Roman McGuire has pitched so well he's going to listen to our entire Zaleski Sports replay. That I'm going to be on Roman's playlist for a while. 2 outs and none on for Pearson Payan. I remember both of the Payan brothers playing for Merrill High School. Do the Everest games up there. First pitch is low, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Roman McGuire was on the house microphone on the PA for a lot of the home Legion games. He's fun to have up in the press box. It's a bouncing ball to first. Pitcher's covering. Roman helps himself. That's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Connor Langman to Roman McGuire covering to bring the visitors' 6th to an end. Merchants 4, Rangers nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, my name is Preston. I have the Abbey Bank Bright Future checking account for kids and teens. I really like the mobile wallet feature. I just tap my phone to pay for snacks or anything at a store. I get my own debit card that my mom can transfer money into. She can also turn my card on or off if I misplace it. Plus, Abbey Bank gave me a bonus after I made my first deposit. Mom, if you're listening, send more money, please.
Visit us online at abbeybank.com to learn more. Abbey Bank is a member FDIC.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. Andrew Baranowski, Nick Barnes, and Coleman Schilling to face Spencer Schneider. Seems like for our last couple of baseball games, we've mentioned our Zaleski Sports high school football coverage. 3rd week in August, so it's closer than you think, less than a month away. Everest football team opens on Thursday, August 16th. They'll be at Citi Field in Green Bay against Green Bay Preble. Now, Preble's a team that didn't win a game last year, 0 for 9. That'll be a Thursday game, and I think we have just 1 or 2 games Thursday. First ball swinging through the left side. Andrew Baranowski gets his 7th hit for the Merchants tonight. Leadoff man aboard for Everest. Yeah, there's going to be very high viewership for our opening high school football game.
Number 16, Matt Twitter.
let's see, who's our pinch hitter here? Got a pinch hitter coming up for the Merchants. No bunt here. Outside, ball one. Third baseman plays a couple of steps in like they think a sacrifice bunt's coming here. The 4-0 lead, I'm not so sure. Swing and a miss, a ball and a strike. Took something off that. Shortstop drops the ball and everybody's safe. Shortstop Cole Osnes was on his way to second base before he'd secured that ball. That's an error on the shortstop. Should have been an out or maybe a double play. Instead, no outs recorded, and there were runners at first and second.
Center fielder number 12, Coleman Schilling.
Coleman Schilling will hit for himself here. A couple more runs here in the sixth really blows this thing open. First ball swinging. Room in foul territory for the first baseman Jaden Suss, who has retired Coleman Schilling. Schilling's 0 for 3 now. Here's Tanner Graham, walked and scored his last time up.
Number 9, Tanner Graham.
Culligan Water says, get Culligan Water for $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water. Their website's CulliganH2O.com. CulliganH2O.com. Down low for a ball. Checked his swing. He didn't go. 2 balls, no strikes. Infield umpire. They appealed to the infield umpire who was wiping his brow. It was a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and fouled away. 2-1. Pick up these 2 runs that are on the bases now, and the Merchants are in complete control of this game, if they're not already. 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left field. Left fielder Ian and makes the catch. Going to have to retreat to second base. No double play. Pearson Payan reached across his body. Snagged the line drive.
Pinch hitting for the Merchants, number 10, Ben Adams.
Ben Adams will pinch hit in Nolan Hoppy's spot. First 2 runners reached, but neither have come in yet. 2 outs now, and Adams, his first ball swinging, tapped off the plate. Pitcher's got it, throws over to first, and Adams is out. The Merchants do not build their lead despite the 2 base runners in the 6th. 6 complete, it's 4-0 on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Pitching change for the Merchants as Roman McGuire does not allow a hit through 6 innings and gives way to Heinrich Walder. Walder's taking his warm-up tosses now. What a line for Roman McGuire. Had a double, too, at the plate. 6 innings, no hits. Struck out 9, walked 1. Just hanging up zeros. Roman McGuire. So for sure, the Rangers are happy to see someone other than Roman McGuire here. Here's Cole Osnes. Osnes is the only base runner that Roman McGuire allowed during his 6 innings of work. Worked out a walk. Cole Osnes is 0 for 1. All right, let's see what Heinrich brings to the party today. Right-hander against right-hander. First pitch is strike 1. Yeah, Roman McGuire's a tough act to follow today. Took something off and leaves that high. It's a ball and a strike. Sun starting to set behind the trees down the left field line. It's going to cool things off a little bit. 1-1 pitch. Line drive to shallow left center, and there's the Rangers' first hit. Had to wait till the top of the 7th inning for it to come. Here's Jaden Suss with nobody out and a man aboard. First pitch from Heinrich, strike. Walder works the 7th after 6 great innings from Roman McGuire. 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. And so everything kind of changes around for Merrill here from a left-handed pitcher to a righty. And Heinrich Walder's got pretty good velocity too. Throw over to first, runners back. Lights turned on now at Simon Field. Now the days are slowly getting shorter. Took something off, called strike 3. Jaden Suss has struck out now in all 3 of his plate appearances. Collared so far. Opposing pitcher Spencer Schneider. See how much longer Schneider goes in this game. Again, Merrill brought over only 11 players. So their pitching options may be a little bit limited today. Outside, ball 1. Schneider has bounced out to the first baseman and flied out to left. So 1 to the left side, 1 to the right side. Fouled back, 1-1. Coming home here. Strike, 1-2. Double play would bring this inning to a quick end. Just outside, 2-2. Strike zone's been good today too. No complaints about balls and strikes through today's game. Fouled back, and we stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're playing the top of the 7th inning. Game has been moving along quickly. Two pitch. Took something off and leaves it up high. Count goes full. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Merchants. No runs, just 1 hit. It came here in the 7th inning, and 2 errors for the Rangers. Fouled back, and we stay at 3-2. Cole Osnes is the runner at first base. Merrill's had only 2 base runners all evening. A walk in the first with 1 out, didn't move beyond first base, and a leadoff single here in the 7th. On the outside corner, call, strike 3. Spencer Schneider didn't like that call, kind of looked back at the umpire. That looked like a pretty good pitch, too good to take. Heinrich Walder gives up that single and then comes back and strikes out the next 2. Here's Isaac Clapper. Clapper's had an adventurous day at third base. Error in the field, had a nasty hop that went by him, and then lined up improperly, and the Evergreens took third base on a steal. Clapper swings and misses, tried to park that over the left field fence. Strike 1. Clapper has struck out and popped out on the infield. Fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher in control again. Yeah, Merchant's pitching has had its way with the Rangers today. Took something off and checked his swing. 1-2. Coming home at a ball and 2 strikes. That's down low. The count evens at 2-2. Walder's a little bit slower of a worker than Roman McGuire, not by much. Two with 2 outs. Coming home, bounced off the plate, foul. Merchants today have 2 hits from Brandon Kranz and 2 from Ryan Hubacek. And then single hits from Josh Nielsen, Andrew Baranowski, and Roman McGuire. They own the hit column 7-1. Ostnes at first, waiting on a 2-2 pitch. Line drive up the middle. Well, there's a second hit of the ball game for Merrill. Isaac Clapper wins that battle at the plate. First and second for Garrett Poggle, who has struck out in his 2 plate appearances. Garrett Poggle looks like he may have played some football during his high school days. Lineman, perhaps? Yes? Yeah. Down low, ball 1 to Garrett Poggle. And Poggle faced Roman McGuire twice. Was a strikeout victim both times. Once swinging, once looking. There's a strike, 1-1. Merrill, for the first time all evening, has a runner in scoring position. Singles put a man at second. That's Cole Osnes. Ground ball deep in the hole at short. Gonna have to throw across the diamond. A wild throw, and it's a throwing error, and the inning continues. Tanner Graham emailed that up the first base line. A first error for the Merchants, and the bases are full. Sometimes you kind of get turned around because Tanner Graham thought there was going to be a play at second base. There wasn't, and then realized he had to make a longer throw. Just kind of wasn't lined up for it. Caleb DeJong also struck out his first 2 plate appearances. Takes a strike there. So the shutout's in a little bit of jeopardy with 2 outs and the base is full. Osnes is the runner at third, Clapper is at second, and Garrett Poggle at first. And, of course, there could not be anyone who runs slower than Poggle, so you had more time to make a good throw. No balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if Heinrich Walder can end the inning here. Fouled back. Heinrich looked like he reached back for a little something extra there. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and the bases are full of Merrill Rangers. Whoa, where'd that be? Just outside, I guess. A ball and 2 strikes. Could have easily been rung up as an inning-ending strike 3. Took something off. Wow, the pitch before that was probably better. Called strike 3 to bring an inning to a close. Caleb DeJong has struck out in all 3 plate appearances. Heinrich Walder strikes out the side and leaves the bases loaded. The shutout still intact. We've reached the 7th inning stretch. 4-0 Merchants on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins. Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Announced between innings, we have 43 people here at Simon Field, many of them season ticket holders to the Merchants games. Thanks for your support. I'm Chris Conley. I'm not sure if we counted the attendance in the press box, which on a hot day is usually pretty good. Yes, there's a little bit of hot air being thrown around in here for sure. Be another inning of work for Spencer Schneider, who will face 2, 3, and 4 in the Merchants batting order. Garrett Poggle, who legged out an error, the Merrill catcher, looked like he may have needed some extra time in the dugout, maybe getting some water. Roman McGuire did not allow a hit during his 6 innings of work. Heinrich Walder will now hit in McGuire's spot.
Leading off for the Merchants, number 99, the pitcher, Heinrich Walder.
4-0 Merchants. Walder's first ball swinging over the netting and into the road for strike 1. Outside, 1-1. Walder struck out Schneider in the 6th inning. Took something off. Walder lays off low, 2 balls and a strike. Low again, 3-1. Not sure you want to be giving up a leadoff walk here to Walder, who doesn't hit all that often for the Merchants. And that's ball 4. It is a leadoff walk. It is the 3rd walk that Schneider has allowed in the game.
Second baseman, number 17, Brandon Kranz.
Kranz got himself an RBI with a sacrifice fly to center his last time up. He's 2 for 2 today. Will Kranz be the first member of the 3-hit club? This at-bat will let us know. First ball swinging and lifted to shallow center field. This is a long run. Coming in is Caleb DeJong, who's got it. DeJong has misjudged a couple of flies to the outfield.
First baseman, number 13, Connor Langman.
Connor Langman will get a chance to hit for himself here. Ryan Hubachek had been DHing for Connor Langman, who takes ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes. Connor looks like he wants a strike, wants to try and hit something here. Fly ball to right field. Rondé Donahue back a couple of steps. He misjudges it and it goes over his head. Got to be scored a hit. Well hit ball, but the right fielder Donahue need to be going back on that immediately and was slow gutting there. First and third. More scoring and run opportunities for the Merchants. Josh Nielsen is 1 for 3 today. So, I mean, if played better, that's probably an out in right field. Instead, it's the Merchants' 8th hit. Outside, ball 1. 1 out in first and third, so the Merchants looking for some insurance runs with a 4-0 lead. Two balls and no strikes. Spencer Schneider's velocity looks like it's gone down a lot over the last couple of innings. Maybe a tired pitcher here. His pitch count is high, and we're playing the bottom of the 7th. 2-0. Nielsen takes a strike, 2-1. Fouled back by Josh, 2-2. Merrill keeps the infield back, trailing 4-0. I think really you got to try and cut down a run at the plate. Can't fall further behind in this game, right? 2-2 pitch. To center field. Center fielder's got to come in, leaves his feet off his glove. It's down and a run will score. Yeah, can't assume an outstanding play by the center fielder there. That's a hit for Josh Nielsen, who joins the 2-hit club today and gets himself an RBI. The walk, and boy, the walks always seem to come around and score, don't you? Comes around and scores there. Here's Andrew Baranowski, 1 for 3. Pitches low, bounces off the front of the plate. Ball 1. Greg Langman, to my right, wanted nothing to do with running the scoreboard. Our scoreboard here is a box of tricks. I've sat next to the scoreboard operators for seasons now. I have no idea what does what on our scoreboard. It was easier when you paid the kids 50 cents, right? Or just turn on the lights. Red lights for strikes, green lights for balls. It's 1-1 here to Andrew Baranowski. I remember our first year of this new scoreboard when the scoreboard would just suddenly turn off in the middle of games. It was like the scoreboard that wouldn't for a while. Whatever that is, we've got that straightened out. 2-1 here. Baranowski lays off the pitch that's high, 2-1. Beg your pardon, 3 balls and a strike. Swing and fouled off, 3-2. I may be wrong about this, but when our new Simon Field scoreboard arrived, I think at first they sent us the wrong scoreboard controller. Like we got it set up like it was a hockey scoreboard. Well, that didn't work. They got the right stuff here. Swing and fouls off. Way out in front of that. Baranowski stays alive. Another run in, 5-0. And the count's gone full to Andrew Baranowski. Down low, the bases are loaded, full of Merchants. Connor Langbin's at third. Josh Nielsen's at second. And Andrew Baranowski, who just walked out the walk, is at first. Matt Barnes, who was pinch hit for last time around, will take his spot in the batting order and takes ball one. Nowhere to put him. Yeah, Spencer Schneider looks like a pitcher who's just about out of gas, and I'm not sure who is waiting next. Line drive with the bases loaded to right field. It is caught. Runner is going to tag and score. So that'll be an RBI for Nick Barnes. 6-0.
Center fielder number 12, Coleman Schilling.
Runner from second also moved up to third on the line out. Coleman Schilling's got an RBI spot here. Schilling today is 0 for 3. Looking to pick up Josh Nielsen, who's there at third base. Up high, 2-0. Bounces off the plate. Runner from first base will steal second and will move up. 2 now in scoring position if Coleman Schilling can hit something to the outfield. The right fielder is all the way over to the gap. There is a tremendous amount of room down the right field line. Let's see if Coleman Schilling can send one there. 3 balls, no strikes. Schilling has walked and the bases are full again. Nielsen at third, Baranowski at second, and Coleman Schilling at first. For Tanner Graham, 0 for 2 with a walk. Takes a strike, bends in. We play 10-run rule games here, don't we? So Tanner Graham at the plate represents the 10th and game-ending run. Park one over the fence, Tanner. How about it? Send us home early and happy. Up high, 1-1. Tanner's got the power for it, and he's working against a tired pitcher. Outside, 2-1. Tanner Graham waits. Off speed, up high. 3 balls and a strike, and the bases are full. In a 6-0 game, I'm giving Tanner the green light here. Don't need the 1 run. Give your kid a chance to hit. 3 balls and a strike. Green light is indeed in place, and it's fouled off, 3-2. Tanner looks like he'd like another swing at that pitch. There are 2 outs. The count has gone full, so everyone will get a running start on this pitch from Spencer Schneider. There they go. Called strike 3. Tanner Graham thought that was ball 4. Instead, a strikeout brings the inning to a close. 2 more runs are in. The Merchants leave the bases loaded. Our new score as we go to the 8th, Merchants 6, Rangers nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Top of the 8th is on, and the Merchants have just steadily built their lead tonight. They're up 6-0. I'm Chris Conley. Heinrich Walder will face 8-9-1 in the Merrill batting order. Justin Payan 0 for 2 first. It'll be his first look at Heinrich Walder tonight. I have some vacation time coming up once the Wisconsin Valley Fair is over. Be headed to New York to visit my parents, and my 2 older kids will be there too. It's funny, now that they've graduated from college, I just don't see them very often, so that'll be neat. Looking forward to that. Wonder if my son will be up for a Red Sox game. My parents in Connecticut actually live closer to New York City, but the travel to and from Boston to see a game at Fenway Park is actually easier. It's up high, 1-1 to Justin Payan. If you've never seen a game at Fenway Park, the 2 old ballparks that are both well preserved, the Chicago Cubs Wrigley Field and the Boston Red Sox Fenway Park. By the way, shame on Boston University, a very expensive private university that charges $30 and $35 to park in their lots during Red Sox games. You got to be kidding me. Swing and foul back, 2-2. Yeah, although I've never been a Red Sox fan, I've enjoyed the trips to Fenway Park over the years. About 2.5 hours from my parents' house in Fairfield County, Connecticut. Swing and a miss at a pitch that was out of the strike zone, and Justin Payan is the first out here in the 8th inning. Here comes Rondé Donahue. Donahue had kind of an adventurous defensive 7th, let a ball that looked like it was playable get over his head and roll to the wall. Connor Langman, credited with a hit on it, takes a strike. Donahue's first look at Heinrich Walder in relief. There's a strike. And that's called strike 3. Donahue sees 3 pitches and is on his way back to the dugout. Heinrich Walder in relief now has 7 strikeouts. Beg your pardon. He's got 5 strikeouts. 14 strikeouts for the 2 combined Merchants pitchers. 2 outs and none on for Pearson Payan. First ball swinging, popped up foul, strike 1. Left-handed batting Payan waits on the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Is there a play on the third base side? Josh Nielsen is taking a look. Nope, up against the chain link fence. 0-2. Josh Nielsen pretty assertive getting after that foul ball. Wanted to get his pitcher an inning-ending out. Counts no balls and 2 strikes. Walder struck out the side on the 7th, 1 pitch away from doing it again here in the 8th. Little high, 1-2. 6-0 Merchants. They've out-hit Merrill 9-2. Merrill's first hit didn't come until the last 7th inning. Swing and a miss. Heinrich Walder has struck out the side in the 7th and in the 8th innings. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, 6-0 on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Pitching change for the Rangers. Sean Schultz comes out to pitch in relief of Spencer Schneider. We'll give you Schneider's line in just a moment. Schneider works the first 7 innings. He allowed 6 runs, 4 of which were earned. There were 2 errors committed behind him. 9 hits. Spencer Schneider struck out 2 Merchants and walked 4. So here's Sean Schultz, a sidearmed righty, taking his warm-up tosses here. And he'll face the top of the Merchants order. All right, ready to go in the bottom of the 8th. Sean Schultz, they tell me up here, is Merrill's varsity baseball coach. None of our Everest coaches are too foolish to give it a go.
Day off. We both have the day off.
Right.
Leading off for the Merchants. Number 10, the left fielder, Ben Adams.
Ben Adams came in for Nolan Hoppe and bounced out to the pitcher his first time up. First pitch is down low. That's a ball. On the outside corner, 1-1. Bounced off the plate, a ball and 2 strikes. Legendary coach Mark Simon pitched for the Evergreens. Pitched for the Merchants. Midnight to 6 curveball, just fine, right? Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3. Sean Schultz has himself a strikeout. I've shared this story before. I had to make an emergency trip over to the field. I left a piece of our broadcasting equipment here when we were doing the games on the radio. And Coach Simon is out riding the tractor he is mowing, and he came over. He had a really nice moment because Mark Simon says, I listened to all the games on the radio, that he followed the Evergreens even when he was just taking care of the field that has his name on it. Said how much he enjoyed the radio coverage of the Everest baseball games. Really appreciated that. In fact, I remember what Coach Simon said, and what bigger compliment from Coach Mark Simon. Says it's nice to hear the games called by someone who knows baseball. What's a better compliment than that? Ground ball to short, got him. Cole Osnes has thrown out Heinrich Walder for the 2nd out.
Pinch hitting for the Merchants, number 6, Connor Schnell.
Connor Schnell will come up to pinch hit here with 2 outs and nobody on. Strike 1. I think Sean Schultz may be very happy with a 3-up, 3-down 8th inning. He's ahead no balls, 2 strikes to Connor Schnell. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes. Took something off, swing and a miss. Hey, Sean Schultz has a 3-up, 3-down inning with 2 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll go to the 9th and final when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Fundraising can be a pain. FundraiseLocal.com is the solution. It's a business based in central Wisconsin that can help your school, club, or city organization raise money while helping our local businesses. FundraiseLocal.com is simple, fun, and great for the community with no door-to-door selling or piles of products sitting around the house. If you are an organization looking to fundraise or a small family-owned business looking for a way to grow by selling your gift cards, products, or services, find out more at FundraiseLocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere, the creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
It's the final call for the Merrill Rangers, trailing 6-0. They'll send 2, 3, and 4. Cole Osnes, who has one of the team's 2 hits. Jaden Suss 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, and Spencer Schneider is due up to hit. I don't know, does Sean Schultz take a turn at bat to wrap up the inning? Pitcher's spot is scheduled to hit third here in the 9th. Cole Osnes has been on base twice, a walk and a single. Heinrich Walder looking to complete the shutout. First pitch, strike 1. On the outside corner, 0-2. Walder has pitched well in relief. Gave up 2 hits. One of them a bloop, one of them a legitimate line drive. Popped up on the first base side. This will be out of play. Merchants Baseball will do it again on Zaleski Sports Friday when Wapaka comes to town. (0-2) outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're going to get a 9-inning game in under 2 hours. Doesn't happen very often. And that's away 2-2. Popped up down the first base side. This is going to stay in play. Catcher calling and catching. Nick Barnes has retired Cole Osnes. There's the first out in the 9th.
First baseman, number 18, Jaden Suss.
Jaden Suss, I think, would like to put a ball in play. He's struck out in all 3 of his plate appearances. Twice by starter Roman McGuire. Roman allowed no hits in 6 innings of work. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Yeah, Suss was well behind that offering from Heinrich Walder. Checked his swing. I think he went around. No, got a break. So Suss will get at least 1 more pitch to try and avoid a 4th strikeout tonight. And that's away 2-2. Suss swings and misses. So that ends a frustrating night for Jordan. Jaden has struck out all 4 plate appearances. Spencer Schneider will DH for opposing pitcher Sean Schultz. He represents the final out of the evening. And there is a hit to center field over the head of shortstop Tanner Graham. Isaac Clapper will bat now.
Third baseman, number 25.
Clapper is 1 for 3. We'll give you a post-game wrap-up brought to you by Merrill Steel once this one goes final. 1 out from now. First ball swinging, fouled back for strike 1. That's up high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled away, 1 ball and 2 strikes, down to a final strike for this evening's ball game. I think I'm about to see the Merchants win for the first time in a game that I've been doing. They are 0-2 in Conley games. Ground ball to second. This is going to do it. Over to first, and the Merchants have shut out the Merrill Rangers. The final score is 6-0. Pitching star today, Roman McGuire, 6 innings of no-hit ball with 9 strikeouts against 1 walk. Stay tuned for the Merrill Steel post-game show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Back to wrap up this one, a 6-0 Merchants win when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. This is the Merrill Steel postgame show. The Merchants pitching just too much for Merrill tonight. 6-0 winners this evening. The game opened with Roman McGuire going innings 1 through 6, no hits, 9 strikeouts and 1 walk. He allowed just 1 base runner. The 7th, 8th, and 9th belonged to Heidrich Walder. He was not scored on either. Scattered 3 hits and struck out 6 against 0 walks. So great pitching today for the Merchants. They built a 1-0 lead on a 3-hit first inning RBI single from Ryan Habacek. Merchants would add one more run in the third, a 2-0 lead, and then got 2-run 5th and 7th innings to put the game out of reach. Final score 6-0, 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the Merchants. The Rangers, no runs, 3 hits on 2 errors. 4 of the 6 runs were earned. Charged to the losing pitcher today, Spencer Schneider. Sean Schultz came on and got 2 strikeouts in a 3-up, 3-down 8th inning. The last chance for the Merchants to hit. So the Merchants are 6-0 winners today, and they'll play again on Friday here at Simon Field. Come on out for baseball when Wapaka will be in town. If you can't make it, the game will be here on Zaleski Sports. Again, repeating our final score, the Merchants defeat Merrill 6-0 in a game that took 1 hour and 49 minutes to play. We moved right along for 9 innings today. 6-0 Merchants over Merrill. That wraps up our Wednesday night coverage on Zaleski Sports. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody.